were you able to like establish a connection with them and just build upon those relationships?
Man, to be honest, I'm so hungry in this game, man. I'm not afraid to talk to nobody. You know what I mean? I know I'm a blessed dude, and I remain humble. So, and people can read that vibe. So I'm not afraid to. I got conversation. You know what I mean? I'm not afraid to ask questions on something I don't know. I'm never too big, and I'm never too little to learn. You know what I mean? So from that, I get this contact, and from that, they feel my vibe. They introduce me to this person. I meet that person. I hook them up with something. So it's a big network, man. And out here on the West Coast, man, we gotta come back to that. You know what I mean? We gotta not be afraid to let somebody else eat, because it comes back around full circle.
You know, speaking on that, like what else do you think is holding the West back right now?
I think the lack of lyrical content, and I think the lack of good music. I think we need to get back to playing, you know what I mean? We need to get back to creating that music, you know what I mean? It's a difference between Anita Baker and, for instance, Babyface. You know what I mean? Music doesn't get old. The piano, you'll never get tired of hearing that sound, but some of the synthesizers are older instruments, they fade in time. So if we get back to the real music and just the love of it, and not get so caught up into the money and the quick placements, you know, we'll make it on the West Coast. I'm glad that we're turning back to real music, and we're looking forward to that detox, which I'm you know, pitching for that as well. But when that comes out, I mean, we'll get a whole new look over here, and I'm just trying to be ready for when that light is shine back over here.
Okay. And then, you know, as a producer now, what's your equipment of choice?
My equipment of choice, as you can see, the motif, you can see the Roland, the Phantom, I have the Triton, I got Trinities, I got the S90, I got everything, because for different projects it calls for different tools, you know what I mean? So when it's time to kill a bear, I pull the double barrel shotgun out. You know what I mean? It depends on the project. I score, I do hip hop, I do R&B, I do jazz, I do live gigs, so whatever. So whatever the project calls for, I like to be equipped.
Okay. And you were mentioning earlier about your Furnace Music Group. Can you speak a little bit about that?
Yeah, the Furnace Music Group is a company that I started and that I'm nurturing into a bigger situation. You'll hear more about it as time progresses, but it's just like, it's a production company right now that's soon to be a label, and I'm trying to get me in the game and brand my name and get me out there so that I won't fall. You know what I mean? A lot of companies or a lot of people put the carriage before the horse, man. I'm just trying to get in this business, do good business, and when the opportunity allows itself, then I'll be able to launch my label and never have to look back. So the Furnace is a production company, soon to be label, and we're just trying to make good records, man, like I said before.
And you were speaking a little bit about you had found a 16-year-old artist, and you were just trying to work with some artist development with him?
Yeah, definitely. I'm working with Official, Pt.2. He's crazy, 16-year-old, he writes, he has a look, he has a swagger, and I'm just trying to develop him into the artist that I see missing out here. I'm trying to give him lyrical content to where he'll make it, you know what I mean? And there's too many cats out here talking about the same thing. So I'm trying to put in his mind and instill in him, you know, what I'm learning from the game. So he can teach somebody else and they can eat, and then he can teach somebody and they can eat. So man, I'm just, like I said, I'm trying to get it off the ground.
Okay. And what sort of future projects can we see you working on?
Well, you can see me working on, I have a joint coming out on Angie Stone. I got joints coming out on Game, like I said before. I'm working on detox stuff right now. Hopefully that sticks from that to Glasses Malone to whatever, man. I'm just working. If the door is open, I'm in there and I'm cooking up some stuff. And a lot of the stuff is not being denied. So it can be anything. It could be from Maroon 5 to whatever. You know what I mean?
You've been working a lot with these new West cats like Jay Wells and Glasses. What's your opinion about this new movement that they have going on?
I think the new movement is something good, and I think we're finally getting it. You know what I mean? Because we're getting looks. Glasses is crazy. My homeboy Young Topic, he's crazy. A lot of good stuff is coming out the West. Jay Wells is my nigga. You know what I mean? We've been getting down for the last 4 years as well. You know what I mean? So, and Jay Wells he gets the picture. It's good music, man, all around. So it's just time for us to come together so we can get it out. I'm proud of Jay Wells. He got his own situation going, and it's time for that. We can have our own situations.
For sure. And you've had the opportunity to work with a lot of heavyweight artists like Janet, Kanye, Diddy, The Game. What were some of your most fondest memories working with them?
The fondest memories, well, I mean, you done mentioned Swiss Beats. Swiss Beats is, you know what I mean, he's a cool dude. And what I like about Swiss is he lets you get in there and create, and he don't throw his opinion on, he just lets you get out. Same with Kanye. I guess I'm fortunate in a sense because I've worked with heavyweight producers like Kanye, with Diddy. I've worked with Swiss Beats. I've worked with High Tech, Jay Wells, Nephew, Big Tank, and all these ingredients. I'm able to take something from this dude and take something from this dude and learn something from here and put it in my pie. You know what I mean? So that creates a well-roundedness and just a good sound.
Okay. And is there any last words for the fans, for the Dubcnn fans?
Yeah, I mean, I got a couple last words. Just look out in 07, man, and let's make good music, and let's get back to, let's bring this gold back to the West Coast.